We getting ready to crack some packs. We gonna put a record on. Good evening. On a Thursday night, I don't have to work tomorrow. So technically, it's my Friday. I'm going to look at that thusly. I'm going to pick some music to listen to and see if this gets flagged at all. I'm in my pajamas. I'm bumming it. But I went into my LGS and man, I was feeling it. They had a bunch of different boosters and I started grabbing. All in all, let's see here. Excuse me, my darling. We got 2 March of the Machines, 2 Aftermaths, an Ixalan, Lost Caverns of Ixalan, New Capenna, a Bloomborough, 2 Brothers War Jumpstart boosters. We are not going to be opening these, but 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9 booster packs with my discount for $35. That's awesome. Notice that there was no Spider-Man in that stack, in this stack. No Spider-Man. We don't want it. No internet influencer told me that. I knew it coming out of the gate. I don't want that slop. They're ruining my game. But here's the thing. Wizards of the Coast, Hasbro, their shareholders are temporary. Magic is eternal. We know this. What are we going to listen to? We're going to listen to more of Paul Eatkin's world-famous Gay 90s Village. This is a bunch of Nickelodeon recordings. 29 people? I don't believe it. Let me know you're out there, true believers. Nobody streams on Thursday. I picked this up at a Second and Charles for like a couple bucks. It's a fun little oddity. Hey, a like. Mrs. Coyle, hello. Hello, number one. You get a crown. And this record isn't talking 1990s. We're talking straight up 1890s. You don't think people were playing Nickelodeons in the 1990s, do you? If they were, it was from their cable box. There we go. It was me, I gave. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Ryan, thank you. What's chat say? Hey, how are you last night? Last night I think I was in bed by now because let me turn this down. I work a typical 7 to 3 and then school in the evenings. But volume's been down, so I'm off tomorrow. And yeah, no school tomorrow either. Thank you for the first like there, Ryan. Thank you as well, Mrs. Coyle. I enjoy the interaction. Anyways, I got a stack of Magic the Gathering booster packs and some older ones because I'm not buying into the Spider-Man, but I'm going to crack some packs. And I figured I would do it on stream. Unless you want to have some conversation, I will be watching the chat. So let me know. I'm going to turn this down a little bit further. I don't stream a whole lot on here, but why not? Yeah, wow, a lot of packs. Yeah, They're $35. And there were two others, Jumpstart packs, that I'm just going to keep for later. I'm not going to open the Jumpstart packs. That seems kind of silly. Anyways, I don't know how to orientate the camera really. I could have it on the pack. Do you guys want to see the pack, or just you want me to rant while I'm opening these? I got two March of the Machines. I got two of the Epilogue Aftermath boosters. I got a Lost Caverns of Ixalan, a new Capenna, and a Bloomborough. No Spider-Man. I haven't opened a single Spider-Man booster because I'm just not into it. At this point, I don't really go card hunting for the value. I enjoy, I guess, the gambling of it, opening packs. I enjoy playing limited. I have a lot of cards. I had my collection stolen about a year ago, and it didn't really stop me. I still play. I was a judge up until COVID. You could see why at COVID would be a time for me to kind of dip out. But ever since Wizards has been under the Hasbro umbrella, they've been doing these little changes, but I feel like Spider-Man was a real gut punch out of nowhere. Do you have 12 people watching? That should be a record. I think it is a record. Right now it says only 3. When I first got in, there were 29 people, and I didn't think it was legit. But yes, this is definitely a record. The amount of times the chat's been used is definitely a record. I don't do this a whole lot. I have my faithful attendant RC. I'm going to put her in a less provocative pose. She's going to help me with all this. Say hi, RC. Hello. A great model kit. I got it off of AliExpress. It was not called RC. It was like AC Cyber Succubus or something, but this was a great build if you're into toys, Transformers, models in general. And on that fact, this weekend I have a couple things planned. I have this Optimus Prime model I'm going to at least start putting together. I'm pretty excited about that. She's a cutie. While we're on the subject of Optimus Prime, I recently opened the Studio Series Devastation Optimus Prime, and there's like a 4-minute video on that. It's an alright figure. I feel like they could have done more, and they probably would have charged more. Speaking of Optimus Prime, I'm going to flip the camera around and show you my small shrine to the Prime here. We got the Skybound Series #1, my favorite variant of the cover. We got, of course, Optimus Prime, the Shattered Glass, Universes Beyond card. We got Optimus Prime, Transformers first live action movie helmet, a couple other Transformers. I'm a big fan of Optimus Prime. I'm a big fan of Tokusatsu. I'm a big fan of, well, probably everything that keeps me single. Let's say that. Oh, bro, I never saw these. Oh, well, cool. I guess basically my apartment is a 9-year-old's wet dream. So if we want to take a little scan around, I'll show you my digs. I just bought a garage gorilla shelf for all my toys and junk because I already filled up these two with magic and other action figures. Soul Hackers 2 Special Edition. Man, I didn't even like that game enough to warrant a special edition, which, I'm holding firm. I'll say it right here. This is the last special edition of a video game I will ever buy. There's Skeletor Shredder. His box is awesome. I didn't take him out of the box because that box is very cool. My Halloween costume. I'm going to be Sonic the Hedgehog. Oops. Oops. Man, I'm making a mess here. Excuse that. We got a very small kitchen, but it's the perfect size for a 42-year-old man-child such as myself. This is where I do some of my schooling, at least when they're virtual classes. Little office area. But it goes on. I got skeleton bathroom, and great, it's Halloween, right? But this is all year round. We repping the skellies all year round. Here's my cat's litter box. And what else we got? Bedroom. Hell yeah. I got more clothes than I need. I got fat really quick, so that pushes one to update their wardrobe rather fast. Godzilla light. My girl bought this for me. I definitely enjoy that. We don't need Godzilla on right now. There's some sanity for you. The Death of Socrates. I love that. I wish I could have a print version of it, but it's really expensive. So I got a cheap artifact-y tapestry. But yeah, it's inspiring for me to look at that. I don't know why I decided to get the whole tour, but it's a one-bedroom apartment. It definitely is a one-bedroom apartment. Anyways, I'll put that back in its holster. I might even plug it in. But yeah, no school, no work, nothing till Monday. Excellent. 7 a.m. Monday. So I plan to see, I bought tickets for Tron Ares tomorrow. I know there's been a lot of conservative gum flapping about how woke this movie is and whatnot. I don't really care about any of that. I do care if it's a boring movie, but I think I'll be entertained. I definitely love Tron Legacy. I love the original. And the Daft Punk soundtrack in Tron Legacy was chef's kiss. Trent Reznor, or Nine Inch Nails, rather, their soundtrack for Tron Ares. Listening to it before seeing the movie, it's good. I wasn't bowled over by it, but maybe after the movie I'll have a different reaction to it. Another bit of bad news. Iron Hill Breweries in Pennsylvania, and there's one in South Carolina. They filed for bankruptcy maybe a month ago, and their locations are already closed. They made, great microbrews. I got this glass right here. I'll always remember Iron Hill. One of the bartenders there, I was kind of into for a while, but probably not a good idea to date your bartender. I don't know. I don't know the etiquette of such things. I know that never happened, and it definitely never will because they're closed. This is Berry Monkey from Victory Brewing, also in Pennsylvania. It's a sour. It's delicious. But enough of my 15-minute preamble. We're going to start with March of the Machines. It's a draft booster. Didn't have collectors. I don't find a lot of collector boosters at my LGSs. There's one in particular that might have them in, and I won't get out that way till maybe Saturday, as I'm going to a punk flea market. We got a spirit token. There's advertisement on the back. Got a full art. These Art Deco full arts from, Wait, I want to say that is New Capenna, though. It looks like New Capenna, even because March of the Machine encompassed the whole multiverse. Love it. Could have been a foil, though. Speaking of foil, we got Flynn the Fangbearer, uncommon. I'm sure that's worth a whole 25 cents. We got Rona, Sheolred's Faithful. I like that treatment, the stained glass treatment. Again, 25 cents, but great art. Great art. I'd like to know more about that character. Our rare is an invasion card. Invasion of Fiora. Fiora, is that on Keldheim? What we got here going on? Battle, Siege. Yeah, it's a battle card. When a siege enters, choose an opponent to protect it. You and others can attack it. When it's defeated, exile it, and then cast it transform. So when Invasion of Fiora enters the battlefield, choose one or both. Destroy all legendary creatures, destroy all non-legendary creatures. And that's for 4 black, black. What happens when you flip it? It has 4 HP. It turns into, oh, Marchesa, Resolute Monarch. Cool. I didn't know. I don't have this card. Legendary creature, Human Noble. She's a 3/6 with Menace and Death Touch. When Marchesa, Resolute Monarch attacks, remove all counters from up to 1 target permanent. That could be useful in a very narrow situation. It might be a fun build around. How at the beginning of your upkeep, if you haven't dealt combat damage since your last turn, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Notice you do not become the monarch. I feel like that's a missed opportunity, obviously. Marchesa looks pretty sweet. I like that art. What? I would have to look it up. I do not know the rules for being a siege. Hey Ryan, what's up? You still hanging in there, buddy? Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. You and me, man. We're doing this together. I don't know how Marchesa would be your commander in this situation because you have to cast the battle. I just think she's just a legendary creature. There's no way she can be a commander. Interesting rules question, though. I like it just for that fact. I mean, a mono black 6 converted mana cost board wipe with some upside. Sure, why not? Tarkir Dune Shaper. So what? Omen Hawker. It's a cephalid. Should have been a hawk. Missed opportunity. Sculpted Perfection. I like the art there. That's pretty cool. Fearless Scald. Knight of the New Coalition. Here, let me just flip this around and I'll just... Knight of the New Coalition. Ephra's Dispersal. For 2 in the blue, what does it do? Costs 2 less. If it targets an attacking creature, return target creature to its owner's hand. For 1 blue? I like that. There's a bunch of other cards that do exactly that, but I like that. I'll set that aside. That could probably go in the deck. Mind you, the only time I never play mono blue. Ever. And the only time I do play blue is when to boost artifacts. I played Affinity in Modern, so that was the most blue I would play, as it was my only basic land in the deck. Burning Sun's Fury. Converter Beast. Oh no. The Converter Beast enters battlefield, incubate 5. I thought it was a wordy card. No, it's just the dummy text for incubate. I like this art. Arachnoid Adaptation. I want to say that they are becoming a spider. Whatever's going on there, it looks metal as hell. Hey, an Aetherborn. They're cool looking. Aetherborn Vampire. Nothing special. Coming in hot. Chandra. Is that her cape or is she like on a carpet there? It's hard. She's on something. Anyways, I'm spending more time talking about the commons than I am the. I don't think there was really anything of any real value in that pack. I will separate them. I like Full Art Land. That's going to be our MVP of the pack. Let's go to the epilogue now. The epilogue. How many cards are in these? 5 cards? You don't say. These were like dirt cheap too. Tolarian Contempt. Enters the battlefield, put a rejection counter on each creature your opponent controls. At the beginning of your end step, for each opponent, choose up to 1 target creature they control with a rejection counter on it. That creature's owner puts it on top of their library. Man, that's a lot of words for a bounce. As an enchantment, I mean, okay, I guess so. Markov Baron, Vampire Noble with Convoke. Lifelink. Other vampires get +1/+1. Well, that's a good card right there. You got a Lord. You can madness it out. You can convoke it. Man, this thing wants to be on the battlefield. I'm going to set that one aside. I like it. Leyline Immersion. That's a rare. It's an enchantment aura for 3 and a green. Enchant legendary creature. That's very restrictive. Enchanted creature has Ward 2 and... tap to add 5 mana in any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast spells. Well, what the fuck else would you be doing with it? Do you play with mana burn? See you next time because I have to go to sleep. Hey, Ryan, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Good times, good times. That's our rare. We set that aside. Our foil is Death Rattle Oni. I'm sorry I didn't see your chat sooner, but I appreciate you hanging out, buddy. You are. Is there any way for me to give you like a special something? Put user in timeout. Here, you can be a moderator. I don't know if that's good for you or not, but thanks for chilling out. I enjoyed having you here. So Death Rattle Oni is a creature, demon spirit for 6 and a black. It's a 5/4 with flash. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each creature that died this turn. Okay. When Death Rattle Oni enters the battlefield, destroy all other creatures that were dealt damage this turn. I like that. That's very cool. We got the new style Kamigawa going on there. That's getting set aside. That's in our cool guys pile. Not a rares pile, cool guys. Filter out. RC, you're always cool. Filter out. It's an instant for 1 blue. Return all non-creature, non-land permanents to their owner's hands. Double blue. You know, I would love to play something like this, but double blue, I'll set it aside. That's a badass looking treasure. That might be one of the coolest treasures I've seen. I like it. That'll go in the cool guys. Oh, no. No, RC, come on now. We practiced this. Oh my God. I'm dismantling this lady. Come on, RC. You gotta help hold the cards. Come on now, girl. Ah, she's falling apart. My girl, she's falling apart. How am I gonna make this work for her? I don't think I do. I'm just gonna, yeah, there we go. No, we don't. All right. We're gonna get this. I got all the time in the world. Cool guys pile. Rares. Over here are commons and uncommons. Actually, they're just going to be the same pile because they ain't worth shit. What do we move on to? We're going to do the other March of the Machine since we're in that mode. Yeah. We got an advertisement for Arena. Fuck yeah. And another advertisement. Oh my god. If there's a token in here on top of that, I'm going to be pissed. Fuck you. Oh, Poppy, I'm sorry. Did that bother you? Poor Mimi. Mimi, I did not mean that to you. You're a sweet little pup, right? Yeah, it's okay. I'm not mad at you. I just threw the card because that's a waste of a card slot to be double advertisement. I mean, for real. They do double-sided tokens now, and only a couple years ago I got in a... It's not even a code for Arena and an advertisement for the product you already fucking bought. Oh, somebody did stop in, and then they gone. Top fans, you guys are awesome. Oh, I got experience for that, or did they? Anyways, I appreciate anybody who stops by. We got Tranquil Cove. Nothing special there. Oh, wait. You don't want to see my face. You want to see the card face. Tranquil Cove. It's a common dual land. Nothing special. Finn the Fangbearer was in my last pack of the same set. Jesus motherfucking Christ. There's my siege. Invasion of Kaladesh. Kaladesh is one of my favorite planes, if not the my favorite plane. Yes, I meant that. When Invasion of Kaladesh enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. That is on brand. It has 4 hit points. What's it do? Aetherwing, Gold Scale Flagship. I don't have this card. Legendary Artifact Vehicle. It's a Star 4? Flying, Aetherwing, Golden Scale Flagship power is equal to the number of artifacts you control. Keep talking. Crew 1. Hey, that's badass. This might be the coolest card in the pack. Invasion of Kaladesh going in the cool guy stack. I got a commander lined up for that. Give me 1 second. Let me grab that commander deck for all you 0 people watching. You know, I might be streaming to 0 people. If I wasn't streaming, I would still be talking to myself. It works like that. It doesn't hurt that I do have a good voice. I'm not being conceited. I just know I do. And a lot of people have told me that as well. Why do you think I have the guts to be here on YouTube? Not everybody just pops on YouTube. Anyways, where's that commander deck? Is it in here? No, these are my sealed lands for drafts and limited. Is it in the Urza box? Man, I really thought it'd be in the Urza box. Where did I put this effing deck? Okay. Oh, here it is. In my, I got a nice deck box for the deck I didn't even build yet. But the commander is out of the Edge of Eternity set too. It's Miminon Irthos Exile, the legendary jellyfish ambassador. Let's read it together. Flying 1/3 for 1 Is It colors. Whenever an artifact you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. I mean, it had artifact in its text. I love it. It's everything I ever wanted in a card. The deck's called Jellyfax. So we're going to sleeve up this. And here's the thing I do, and I don't even care, because it's not like I'm going to play legally in a tournament with any of these decks or anything. If the card is double-faced, that's the only time I double sleeve a card. So I can pull it out of its sleeve and do that. And I don't double sleeve the rest of the cards in the deck, because you know what? I don't even notice. Nobody else notices. Nobody cares that fucking much. And if you care that fucking much, you better be worried about the things that the Hasbro shareholders are causing Wizards of the Coast to do. I'll just leave it at that. I'm sure you can paint your own conclusions. Anyways, we didn't see our rare yet. Yeah, we did. Captive Weird. It looks like a big brain in a jar, but it's weird. Single blue for Defender. 3 Phyrexian red. Transform Captive Weird. Only as a sorcery, though. What's it on the other side? Completed Conjurer. Phyrexian. Aw, this card's cool, too. When the creature transforms into Completed Conjurer, exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. It's a 3/3. Oh shit, yeah. I mean, the only thing that could make this card better, in my opinion, is if it was an artifact on this side. That's going in that commander deck too. I just want to play cool cards. Just want to play fun cards. You know what else I want in this Jellyfax deck? I want Mirrodin Besieged. Yes. Mirrodin Besieged. That card from, is that Modern Horizons 2? Man, I had it, and it was with my stolen collection. I should get another one of those. Mirrodin Besieged is a fun as hell card, and that's what it's all about. It's not about... I mean, it could be about Spider-Man if you think that's fun, but I don't think 4-man pick 2 drafts are fun. Graft Butcher for a 1 and a black. It's our rare. It's a 2/2 Phyrexian Samurai. When Grafted Butcher enters the battlefield, Phyrexians you control gain menace until the end of turn. Other Phyrexians you control get +1/+1. Oh, he's a lord too. So for 3 and a black, sacrifice an artifact or creature, return Grafted Butcher from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. I mean, it's already a rare, so it's getting set aside, but I would say that could go in the cool guys pile. I like what that's doing a lot. Lithomantic Barrage is a sorcery for red. This spell can't be countered. Lithomantic Barrage deals 1 damage to target creature or planeswalker. It deals 5 damage instead if that target is white or blue. I always pull out direct damage cards. Oh, well, it's creature or planeswalker. Never mind. But, I mean, that'll go in cool cards pile. I like that. I don't think I have that. Fearless Scald. I know I have that. Zalfirin Shapecraft. Target creature has base power and toughness 4/3 until end of turn. Draw a card. That could be a fun little gotcha. I mean, sure. Hey, Ryan, did you hop back in there? Let me know if you're out there. Swordsworn Cavalier. Has first strike as long as another knight entered the battlefield under your control this turn. Well, that's just like printing nothing on the card at all, isn't it? Cut short. That's okay. That's good and limited. Do people play limited anymore? I recommend it. I wish they did. Placid Rottentail. That's funny, but I have it. Meeting of the Minds. It's definitely not happening here tonight, as I've already drawn way more than 2 cards. Flitting Gorilla. Fairy Rogue. Is that sexual? No, not really. Volcanic Spite. 3 damage to any creature, planeswalker, or battle. You may put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library. If you do, draw a card. Meh. Had that in the last pack. I put that card to the back. There's definitely not 2 of that same card in there. That would be crazy. I guess we'll do the other Aftermath pack. Let's go. Campus Renovation. Meh. Coppercoat Vanguard. Each other human you control gets +1/+0 and has Ward 1. Yeah. Ward 1, I mean, when you're talking about ground level 2 mana Half Lord, that's all right. But let's talk about Narset, Enlightened Exile. For 1 Jeskai. Legendary creature, Human Monk, that Narset, she's a 3/4. Creatures you control have prowess. Whenever Narset, Enlightened Exile attacks, exile target non-creature, non-land card with mana value less than Narset's power from a graveyard and copy it. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Oh, well, I mean, that's a battle plan right there. I like that. I usually don't go 3 colors in Commander. Typically, I do double color or rainbow, all 5 colors. Or colorless. I'll play Eldrazi decks. Man, I had such a great... My Eldrazi deck, actually, before my collection was pillaged, my Eldrazi deck was mono green. And, well, it stomped. It was a lot of fun. The commander was Selvala, Heart of the Wilds. She was a lady. If I remember correctly, her ability can be used by anybody, provided they have the strongest creature on the field. Narset, cool guy. Super cool guy. I mean, the treasure token just looks badass. The Art Deco 4-Art Land, also a big fan. A Gold Forged Thopteryx in foil. I can't remember if I already have a foil one or not, but I definitely have this in a commander deck. I think I'm just going to put a sleeve on it anyways, because this is my bread and butter. People that know me know that I like the artifacts. And this is a Dinosaur Thopter artifact creature with flying lifelink. 4 Azorius colors. Each legendary permanent you control has Ward 2. But also, 1/3 flying lifelink for 2 mana is very good. And beautiful. That is definitely a cool guy. Some might say one of the coolest. I say that. Me. That's a cool knight. That looks like it's a knight from the Fairy Tale place. Eldraine. Maybe. It kind of throws me for a loop, these Aftermath and March of the Machines, because just kind of like War of the Spark, it could be any plane thematically. So we got Kolaghan Warmonger. I almost said warrior. It's an ogre warrior. For 2 and a red, it's a 3/2 with haste. Whenever that guy attacks, Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a dragon card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Yeah, sure, whatever. So far we got a big stack up. Don't care. If you, hey, we're doing a news flash. We're doing a very special giveaway. If you put your address in the chat, I will send you everything outside of my cool guys pile. Totally will. Yeah, so go nuts with that. And if there are multiple entries, the only way we're going to know is who has the higher social security number. So you have to put your social security number in the chat, and then we'll decide if we need to break a tie. All right, moving on. We still got 3 more packs. 3 more packs. Let's go to, let me see if I got any messages. No. I think I'm going to go to the plane of my restroom for a moment. BRB, bitches. All right, I'm back, and we are just getting into it with a pack, a draft booster of Streets of New Capenna. Pew, 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 pew. There's no feasible way to one-handedly open a pack of these. All right, we got our advertisement for Friday Night Magic. And an Ogre Warrior. Boring. Okay, hey, they did it regular. Capenna Express. It's 3 and a green for an artifact vehicle. 6/6. Sacrifice a treasure. Capenna Express becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. That's good if you're getting a lot of treasure. Crew 3 is kind of steep. I mean, 4 mana for a 6/6, but you got 3 up, 3 power. I think that brings it down to just eh. It's a vehicle. It's an artifact, so it goes in the cool guy pile. Revel Ruiner. She's sexy. Cephalid? Cephalid? Is that how you say that? Cephalid? I think so. It's 3 and a black for a creature. Cephalid Rogue, 3/1 with Menace. When Revel Ruiner enters the battlefield, it connives. So you draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. She goes into the sexy lady pile that I don't have. Disdainful Stroke. Oh, that's a reprint. We know what that does, right? No? Oh, well, it's 1 and a blue for an instant. That reads, counter target spell with mana value 4 or greater. I could probably use that in my Jellyfish Commander deck that I'm seem to kind of be building on the fly right now. Come back here, Jellyfax. Hey, we're back. It's me, your boy, Large Chicken Monster. I am large. I like chicken, and I love monsters. We're in the middle of opening up these packs I got because I can't help myself. I don't really need any of these cards, but I do like cracking packs. Back into it. We got Dapper Shield Mate. Sounds boring. Enters the battlefield with a shield counter on it. As one does. As long as it's your turn, Dapper Shieldmate has +2/+0 with a shield counter. Hold the phone. I don't care. Light 'em up. For 1 in a red, it's a sorcery that reads Casualty 2. I don't remember what that does. As you cast a spell, you may sacrifice a creature with power 2 or greater. When you do, copy the spell and you may choose a new target for the copy. Okay, Light 'em up deals damage. 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. I mean, okay. I guess I need some removal and stuff in my Jellyfax deck. Jellyfax, you ask? What the hell? Well, this is my newest commander that I'm building around. I like artifacts. I typically don't play a lot of blue. So that means I got a lot of cards that I can throw in there that aren't otherwise tied up in decks. Caldia Strongarm. Looks like he's got a Buster Sword or a Berserk Sword. Oh, that's a Saul. And it's a lady. A sexy hulking lady. Human Warrior. 4 and a green for a 2/3. She looks like a 3/4 to me. When she enters the battlefield, put 2+1/+1 counters on target creature. Okay, so she could be that. She's got Blitz for 3 and a green. If you cast a spell for its Blitz cost, it gains haste, and when this creature dies, draw a card. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. I think you strictly want to Blitz that creature out. Sexy Lady goes in the Sexy Lady pile. For the family. Green, for an instant that reads target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If you control 4 or more creatures, that creature gets +4 until end of turn. Sure. Daring Escape. I like that art. Ooh. Got Elspeth there. Red, for an instant that reads target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. Scry 1. I'm going to put that in my Jellyfax deck just because it's beautiful. Elspeth looked like she's a flapper. They're going for the Art Deco look. That term was in vogue back then, right? Thank you. Thank you for confirming that. Civil Servant. It's a cat citizen for lesbian colors. It's a 2/3 that reads, whenever Civil Servant attacks, you may tap another untapped citizen you control. If you do, Civil Servant gets +1/+0 and gains lifelink until end of turn. Cool. Gilded Pinions. Okay. 2 colorless for an artifact equipment that reads, when Gilded Pinions enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Equip creature as flying. It equips for 2. It creates a treasure token. So if you're going for like artifacts, like all the artifacts, I guess that's kind of neat. I don't think it's great, but I'm going to put it in the Jellyfax deck just because, well, that's what I've been doing with all the cards I like for this. And then I'm going to go through and be like, I can't play this. So it's funny. What I did is 36 lands. Don't be an asshole. Play 36 lands in your commander deck. This is my commander. And every time I see a card that kind of fits this mold, I throw it in here. And then I'll have a commander deck that will leave me underwhelmed, and it will underperform the next time I play it. That's how you build a deck. And then you just iterate on that. Find a commander you like, throw those colors in the deck, play 36 lands. Don't ask for free mulligans. Don't be an asshole. Right, Mimi? Right, little pup? Let's take a Mimi break. Let's see what the Mimi's doing. Hi, Mimi. It's a puppy? And tell me about your day, the puppy? It's a Mimi? It's a Mimi puppy? It's a pup, okay. Tell me about the Mimi pup. Mimi, 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 Mimi. Mimi puppy pup, Mimi pup. It's a Mimi, Mimi, Mimi. It's a Mimi, 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 me. Mimi, Mimi, me. And the puppy. It's a bubba bub, bubba bubba bubba, and a bub. Oh yeah? Do you have to go out, pup? All right, I'll take you out.